Now, joining us via Zoom to discuss on these security issues is security expert Muhammad Ali from Kaduna. Welcome to News Hour, Muhammad.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Now, what are the main drivers
It's my
of the
pleasure.
recent surge in banditry and kidnappings in Nigeria? What do you think are the main drivers?
Well, the current security situation in Nigeria is characterized by multiple overlapping and escalating crises across nearly all geopolitical zones in the country, posing the greatest threat to national stability ever since the Civil War. While the insecurity in the Northeast remains a persistent threat, the primary drivers of violence and instability is the surge in banditry and kidnapping for ransom across northwest and north central regions. Nigeria today is currently managing at least 5 distinct theaters: northwest and north central, banditry and mass kidnapping. This is currently the most widespread threat, characterized by criminal groups motivated primarily by financial gain, though they have increasing links with terrorist elements like Boko Haram and the Ansaru. Secondly, we have the issue of mass abductions. Mass abduction for ransom, particularly targeting schools, churches, mosques, and villages. This has become an organized, lucrative industry. Recent mass abductions of school children, students, worshippers, and teachers underscore the vulnerability of our rural communities and the severity of the crisis. Then the economic drivers. This violence, as witnessed today, is fueled primarily by competition over resources, farmer-herder clashes, illegal mining for gold and other minerals that are available across states, particularly in the northwest. Then the proliferation of small arms and light weapons all over the place. This, to a large extent, is adding to the already precarious situation. Added to this is the jihadist convergence. There is a dangerous and growing convergence where jihadi groups like the ISWAP and Ansaru offer training and ideological framing to bandit networks, elevating the complexity and capability of the criminal groups.
All right.
So this is why our security agencies have a lot to do. They have a lot to handle, and we need to give them all the support necessary that we can muster.
All right, talking about the security agencies, why has the Nigerian military struggled to contain this threat despite increased resources?
The Nigerian military are doing the best that they can, but they need to put more effort. And I think there is also a need for the mobile police force to be mobilized with members of the civil defense force to be mobilized in order to give some backing to members of the Nigerian armed forces so that together we'll be able to bring to an end this madness that is ravaging almost every community in the country today.
So what immediate steps can communities take to protect themselves from attacks?
Communities should organize local security committees and ensure that, first and foremost, they have to try to identify the informants that are even right within them, because most of these things are happening and the bandits are succeeding because of their being informants. So these informants have to be traced and dealt with sarcastically. Then also we have to trace down to the market square people who offer food services to them, people who go in to collect money from them and in return provide food stuff. These also have to be identified and track down. If this is done and thoroughly too, I think to a large extent we will be able to nip in the bud most of these treachery that we are facing today. But most importantly, all network service providers, particularly in areas where these things are becoming so prone, they have to encourage and ensure that their service is always on. Because where there is no network, at times it makes fighting insurgency a little difficult.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Ali, for sharing your insight on News Hour.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Moving on.